Grace Lutheran Church of Winchester with a children's message for this happy Easter morning. We hope you're all well and safe. Today we want to talk about some special things that will remind us of what the most important thing about Easter is. So we'll start with oranges. Wait a minute. Is that going to help us remember the most important thing?
Oranges.
Right, Jesus is the most important thing. Today we're going to do a little demonstration for you, and before the video started the boys worked together and peeled this orange for me. But now I'm going to ask them to put that orange back together. So use the supplies in my little Easter basket here and work together to see if you can get that orange put back together and make it look the way it looked. Oh, good job. That's kind of like a puzzle, isn't it? All right, now we gotta find some more pieces that go together. Okay, Finn, they're putting the orange back together. It's kind of like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Gabe can help you with some of that tape.
Yeah.
You hold the pieces.
Okay, which piece should we do now? This one?
That's a good sized piece. Ooh, that one fit. Oh, look at that. Goes right there. It's working. They're working together to get that orange put back together.
Try this
I don't know. Does that go there?
one. No. It'll go right here.
Guess you should have paid more attention when you took it apart, huh? If only you knew you had to put it back together. Maybe you would have made bigger pieces. Oh, I think that's a good spot.
There? Oh, that way. No, the other way.
All right. Okay, let's see what we've got so far. Hand that to Grandma. Well, we don't have that side done, but they're doing a pretty good job of putting the puzzle pieces back together on this side. Does that orange look exactly like it did before you peeled it?
No, because it's so white.
No, and it's kind of all taped together, right? So you know what this reminds me of?
What? Sin.
Sin. This reminds me of sin. And this reminds me of sin because
I know what that means.
when we come into this world, we kind of look fresh and new but we are born with original sin,
I know what
right?
that means.
You know what that means? What does sin mean?
It means that you do something wrong, but you can only fix it sometimes when you don't do a big one.
So what are some of the things that you might do wrong that would be sin?
Not listening to an adult.
Right? What else?
When a grown up says, go outside and play for a little bit.
And then what do you do?
And if you say yes, but if you don't say yes, then you might get in trouble.
Right, you might get in trouble if you don't do what adults say. Finley, do you ever do anything wrong?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do that's naughty?
I'm curious.
To Garrett? You do something to Garrett?
Mm-hmm.
Do you ever hit Garrett?
Me?
You do?
Yes.
We shouldn't do that, should we? So if we hit each other, if we're mean to each other, if we ignore each other, right? So it's not good to sin. And sin is kind of like this orange because, we couldn't put the orange back together exactly the way it was, right? So once you sin, you can't go back and be exactly the same way you were before because now you have that sin on you, right? And you can't just take that away. So it's more important not to sin in the first place. But you know what we have? Well, we're so lucky. We have Jesus. And Jesus came into this world to save us from our sin. He was born a baby. He grew up to be a man. He died on a cross.
But he lived.
He lived. He died on a cross first, and then what did he do?
He rose from the dead on Easter morning.
Yes, he rose from the dead on Easter morning for all of us to help forgive our sins. So the next time you eat an orange and you peel it, remember that peeling an orange peeling away is kind of like trying to peel our sin away. We can't really do it. Once we've sinned, we've sinned. So the best thing to do is not sin.
Or peel a banana.
Or peeling a banana. The best thing to do is not sin in the first place, right? Let's say a little prayer. Can you pray with us? Dear Jesus, thank you for coming to earth for all of us. Remind us always that we should not sin, and we thank you for helping to take our sins away by dying on the cross for us and rising again on Easter morning. Happy Easter, everybody!
Happy Easter!